and welcome back to How Not to Play, a channel in which I play video games badly. Today we are continuing our platinum playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. But before we do, a few quick words of warning. Since this is a playthrough, it will contain spoilers if you have not yet played this game. Also, it does contain violence, and I do contain strong language, so if any of that is offensive to you, you may want to watch something else. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay for Horizon Forbidden West. Ooh.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through the shield if I damage it enough.
Show me a real talent.
Gotta get through that shield.
Oh, fuck!
There, now's my chance.
Bullshit.
Shield's regenerated. Need to break his guard.
Like fighting a child. Let's
Take down that shield.
I fucking dodged.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
broken the shield.
You're not stopping me. I've got to break that shield.
That took a lot.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Ikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then the Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Noct Chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the Embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Trophy earned, attended the embassy. Yep, it was certainly pretty close to the proving from Zero Dawn, wasn't it? We received the Shield Wing, an energy-based glider, repurposed for machine technology. Hold square in the air to deploy and glide. Circle to stop gliding. So now I will stop dying whenever I fall off of the cliff. That is good to know.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
And actually, Silence learned it from me, which means that I'm responsible for all of this. Alright, so we've got quite a bit of exploring to do here. First things first, there's a campfire over here. Alrighty, so we are at a bit of a lull here in the action. Our next step is to kind of just head out into the west. So this is a good time to actually head back into the world and do some farming, if that's your thing. Upgrade some of your weapons, upgrade some of your resource pouches and whatnot. And so that's what we're going to be doing here. Alright, so I have been out in the world doing some farming for parts. We did see a brief clip there where I did get the achievement for tearing off 100 components while I was doing that. And now we are able to upgrade a couple weapons. I still have some more farming to do. As you can see, this bow needs some more fanghorn antlers. So we'll go ahead and create the job for that, and I'll get to it later. I mean, you can only really do so much farming. Um, the explosive tripcaster does require green shine. Um, you can choose for yourself whether or not to use your green shine to upgrade your equipment. I'm actually going to hold off on it for now because it is one of the rarer resources, and I haven't been able to find a whole lot in the open world. So I'm going to go ahead and hold off on any green shine upgrades unless it's something that I'm going to be using a lot of. So I'm going to actually hold off on that one. And so to get it out of my quest log, I'm going to go ahead and abandon job with triangle. So that way it's just not, in my quest log saying, hey, complete me. Alright, so we are back on course. So our only thing really left to do is to head west. We've got, a charger site down there. Yeah, I probably need some more parts. So it looks like we can continue the Bristleback's quest from earlier. We can go looking for the rebel camp that just came and freaking murdered everybody. But all of those require us to go through Karif's salvage camp anyway, so let's just go ahead and set that as our main quest and head over and see what he's got for us. Oh, here you are.
Save the extra stock for later. This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Our armor's gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can
Roof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the Embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the Forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Salvage contract convoy ambush. It is, it's bounties. That is great. Okay. Oh wow, that convoy is all the way down there. Yeah. We'll probably put a pin in that. Alrighty, so one of our original quests will be to hunt down those bristlebacks. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep heading north. Technically this is my closest quest, but I can get braided wire anywhere. I'm not worried about that. The Skydrifter site, I would be interested in seeing what those are, but I'm sure I will find them on the way anyway. So let's head up here first. Where's my mount? Here we go. Ready to ride?
I'll read that contract before going on the hunt. I can refill my pouch with these later.
Oh wow. Those must be Skydrifters.
Stay here. There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Skydrifter. Oh wow, that is a lot of components. Sparker's Razor Tail. Oh, that is something that I'm gonna need. I don't really have anything that can shoot frost with it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go find that later. Sorry, buddy, can't have you getting back up. Hey, hey, I found that razor tail.
The rebels. Looks like they've set up camp close to Barren Light. I should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Better be careful.
Oh wow, this is a different rebel camp. The Charger's like, well, I don't know what to do now. Oh, that's the main rebel camp. Oh, the Bristlebacks is a different one. Oh, okay. So I've got 2 rebel camps to choose from here. Maybe the rebels did bring the Bristlebacks into the Daunt. Well, let's not go for the main one then. Let's go for this off branch and see if I can finish off that Bristleback quest. Oh my.
Okay, I'm in. I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
Oh, that's crap.
You're in a world of hurt. Intruder!
Come on, fucking kill her. Fine.
It looks like those ropes are holding up the bridge. I could make it drop if I shoot the weak points. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side.
Oh, there we go.
There. Bridge is down. Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.